Chris Wesley, and the leadership of Antioch Fellowship Missionary Baptist Church, my church home, for opening the doors to us today and always being a safe place. It is fitting that we gather here because this campaign has been, above all else, a lesson in faith and obedience to God. And what Dallas County demonstrated on March 3rd is that when people move with purpose, when communities organize, and when faith guides the work, justice truly belongs to the people. I am deeply grateful to the people of Dallas County who showed up, spoke up, and proved that a justice system built by the people will always be stronger than one built by money or political power. I want to begin with gratitude to the voters across Dallas County who participated in this democratic process. Thank you. To the volunteers who walked neighborhoods, made calls, replaced signs every time they were vandalized, and showed up day after day, thank you. To the everyday residents, clergy, organizers, and community leaders who believed our justice system should answer to the people it serves, thank you. Together, we built a people-powered movement. While others relied on massive fundraising totals, we relied on something far stronger, the trust of the community. Together, we ran a county-wide campaign spending less than $60,000, and my opponent raised over $420,000. But what ultimately decided this election was not money. It was the people of Dallas County. There is an unmistakable message. The people of Dallas County spoke louder than money, louder than endorsements, and louder than any political machine. Because when the people stand together, the outcome belongs to them. What echoes clearly, justice in Dallas County is not for sale. Justice does not belong to the highest bidder. Justice belongs to the people. And in the spirit of Shirley Chisholm, this campaign proved exactly what democracy looks like when it's rooted in community. This campaign was unbought, unbossed, and powered by the people of Dallas County. When money no longer drives the outcome, the people regain ownership of the system. And that's exactly what Dallas County showed this country in this election. This campaign also required grit. The road was not always easy. The pressure was real. And there were times when it would have been easier to step back. But I have never believed in giving up, and neither do the people of Dallas County. Your faith, your persistence, and your determination carried this movement forward. I would also be remiss if I didn't acknowledge someone who has constantly been on my mind throughout this journey, my mother. My mother transitioned to be with the Lord in April of last year. Her determination, her sacrifices, and the example she set for our family were never far from my thoughts during this campaign. Whenever the work felt heavy, I thought about everything she poured into me, the faith she instilled, the resilience she modeled, and the belief that when you are called to serve, you do the work and you don't succumb to the pressure. Her spirit carried me through many of the difficult days of this campaign, and I know she's smiling today. I want to say this clearly. I look forward to working with everyone who cares about the future of justice in our county, including those who supported my opponent. Because the work ahead is bigger than any campaign. My commitment is simple. I will fight every day for the people of Dallas County. For the victims who deserve answers, for those accused who deserve the fair and equal application of the law, for communities that deserve safety, for families that deserve stability, and for a justice system that belongs to everyone. I also want to take a moment to honor the family of a man whose leadership changed the trajectory of justice in this country, former Dallas County District Attorney Craig Watkins. He showed this nation what it looks like when a prosecutor's office leads with truth, evidence, and courage. He that a district attorney's office can pursue justice while also pursuing accountability and transparency. Today, I want to acknowledge his family, his mother, his father, his brother, Greg, who is here, and his cousins, who have continued to carry his legacy forward. The Watkins family commitment to justice has meant more to Dallas County than words could ever fully capture. And what I want them to know is this: we will pick up where Craig left off. Dallas County once showed America what justice could look like when courage meets accountability. And together, the people of Dallas County will lead again. Now, the real work begins. My responsibility as district attorney-elect is to ensure that justice works for everyone in Dallas County. Every victim, every accused person, every neighborhood, every zip code. The district attorney's office must be a place that speaks for all victims, whether they live in North Dallas, South Dallas, Oak Cliff, Pleasant Grove, or anywhere in between. And it must also ensure that every person that is accused of a crime is treated fairly and equally under the law. Justice cannot depend on how much money someone can afford to spend for an attorney. Justice must depend on truth and the evidence. That is why we will begin rebuilding from day one. We will establish community justice councils. These councils will bring residents, community leaders, victims, and justice system stakeholders together so that the policies of the DA's office remain grounded in the needs of the people that we serve. Justice cannot exist in isolation from the community. It must be built with the community. We will also work with the Dallas County Commissioners Court to fund and establish a robust prosecutorial intake division that mirrors those of our peer cities. This division will allow law enforcement officers to work directly with prosecutors at the earliest stage of a case. Instead of waiting until after an arrest, officers will be able to contact the DA's office in real time to evaluate the sufficiency of potential charges and begin securing evidence from the very beginning. This approach promotes public safety, efficiency, and fairness. It ensures that cases move forward based on strong evidence, and that weak cases are identified early on before harm is done to victims, those accused, and the integrity of the justice system. It is a smarter and more transparent way to pursue justice. Dallas County deserves a justice system that's evidence-ready, community-centered, transparent, efficient, fair, and grounded in truth. And that's exactly what we'll build together. Over the past several years, I've been tested in ways I could have never imagined. But those tests did something far greater than challenge me. They sharpened my purpose. And today, I stand here not bitter, not discouraged, but grateful. Grateful for the journey, grateful for the lessons, and grateful for the people of Dallas County. Because together, you reminded this country of something powerful. When communities stand together, trust and truth can still win. Dallas County, this victory belongs to you. It belongs to the voters. It belongs to the volunteers. It belongs to the families who believe justice should work for everyone. And I want you to know that I look forward to working alongside the people of this county. Together, we will restore trust. Together, we will lead with courage. And together, we will make Dallas County a national model for justice once again. Thank you, and may God continue to bless Dallas County.
Thank you to DA-elect Amber Gibbons, and unfortunately, she will not take any questions at this time.